Hi everybody, trademark attorney Josh Gerben, and I'm here to break down the lawsuit filed by the Phillies against the firm that designed the Phanatic costume. The Phillies have claimed that this firm has demanded millions of more dollars for the Phillies for the continued right to use the Phanatic. So our story starts in 1978 with this letter agreement, and what you can see here is that the Phillies paid $3,900 for the Phanatic costume, but left all the copyright rights to Harrison and Erickson. How this was allowed to occur is beyond me, but there it is in black and white. So after the first 6 years of the Phanatic's existence, the mascot became wildly popular in Philadelphia, and Harrison Erickson wanted to rework the deal. So in 1984, the Phillies and Harrison Erickson entered into this assignment agreement in which the Phillies paid $215,000 for what's called the lifetime rights in the Phanatic costume. And all was then quiet for the last 30 years until last June in 2018 when the Phillies received a letter from Harrison Erickson saying that they were going to terminate that 1984 agreement under an obscure provision of the U.S. Copyright Act, specifically Section 203. And what this section of the Copyright Act says is that after 35 years, a party to an assignment can actually terminate that agreement. And the reason that this provision exists is so that an artist that sells the rights to their artwork and doesn't understand the true market value of the artwork can actually renegotiate that deal years later. So at the end of the day, Harrison Erickson actually has a very legitimate case here, but the Phillies also have a pretty strong defense. Ultimately, the Phillies must take Harrison Erickson very seriously. If they terminate the agreement under Section 203 of the Copyright Act, it is very possible a court could order the Phillies to stop using the Phanatic costume. That said, the Phillies do own trademark rights in the Phanatic as well as certain copyright rights. This would make it virtually impossible for any other team to start using the Phanatic. This leaves Harrison Erickson with only one real buyer, which means the Phillies and Harrison Erickson should certainly be able to work out an amicable agreement. I do expect the Phillies to have to pay some money to Harrison Erickson for the continued use of the Phanatic, but I fully expect the Phanatic will remain safely in place and ever present at baseball games at Citizens Bank Park.